guys, Porky here, Porky's Discounts. Just thought that was about time I'd done another video. It don't seem like I've done one for 44 odd years, but I thought it was about time. I'm here at the unit, the new unit. Listen to me, the new unit, about sorting that out. So I thought, well, while I'm here, I might as well just undo a couple of boxes and see what happened. I've got 4 boxes here, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, if that's a box full of same old stuff, then we'll do another box. But if that's an interesting box, we might only do 2. Who knows? But first I want to start with a box that I have actually opened and got a big, well, hopefully a big surprise. I'll just set the camera up and I'll show you. Hi guys, I hope everything's alright for you. I hope you're well. Hope your business is going well. I mean, eBay is a bit sort of up and down at the moment, as we know. You either get loads of sales or hardly any views. That's how it's going at the moment. Anyway, I've got this box up here, and I'll just show you what was in it. I'll show you all the details first, just to show you I'm not rubbishing you. I'll just set it up and away we go. This is the invoice for the box, and it says quantity of assorted children's items to include Harry Potter Luna Lovegood collector's doll, sale room 12, blah blah blah. Cost £8, 160 VAT, £2 buyer's premium, with VAT on the premium 40p. So that came to £12 basically. Anyway, I'll show you what we got in it and then we'll see how we go on. Right guys, you saw what the box cost. Before I start that, I was listening to the new U2 albums. They remastered the first Pooh albums without the guitar on. Certainly took the edge off them. Sorry. Oh, last nativity was funny. We had a Dirty Dancing fan setting the scenes up, putting the manger in the middle of the room. The teacher said, "That ain't where I told you to put it." He said, "Yeah, I know, but nobody puts baby in the corner." Oh. Well, here we go. There is the Luna Lovegood Harry Potter's doll, all carded up and brand new and all that sort of lark, you know. They go for 10, 12, something like that. So that ain't a bad start, I must admit, which is pretty handy. Oh, Mrs. had a moan the other day. She said, "I've got to stop singing Stand and Deliver. That's 80s and dated." I refused. I was adamant. Next we had the Powder Puff Girls, which I believe, could be wrong, but I believe that it's eyeshadow, which some little girl will absolutely love, I'm sure. Well, I hope. Again, 4 or 5 quid. Yeah, standard stuff really. My mate come running up the other day. He said, "For the first time ever, I seen what all the craze is about with 80s music." He had an aha moment. Next we have Among Us. Past don't know, but there's 2 figures in there. They look as they go for about 12 quid, quick look. Yeah, not bad. Next, we went to a restaurant the other day. The Karma restaurant, that was called. There's no menu, you just get what you deserve. Do you know the name of Mr. T's girlfriend? April Fool. Now this is the most annoying game you will ever hear. Baby shark. Look at that. I'll get it out. I'll warn you. I can only play obviously a little bit of it because I should get my wrist smacked, but there's your game. It's all little fishies with open mouths, and you have little fishing rods, and you have to get them out as quick as possible. And to accompany you, you get now. How annoying is that going to get after a while? I hadn't looked at that. I hadn't looked at that to see how much that is, because oh dear, I don't know if I'd want to inflict that on anyone. Can't think of anyone I hate that much. But yeah, that's quite a different one. That is. They're the fishing rods that you get with it, and you just drop that hook bit in the mouth and try and pull them out as quick as you can. A mate of mine went bald years ago. He still carries his comb around with him, but you can't part with it. What we got next? Oh yeah, the big one. The big one. When I finished doing all that in the box, and what we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I found these. That one was called Husk. This one is Striker. This one is Octavia. This one is Stulas. And this one is Rubofizz. Now they're basically acrylic figures. You break the bases there with 2 slots in, you break that one off there and put in one. You break that little one there in and put in one. And they came from a thing called Helluva Boss. Now I'm thinking, I never heard of that. So I asked my brother, he'd never heard of it either. So I messaged my mate, he's into all this cartoony sort of stuff. He'd never heard of it. So I thought, no, well, 2 to 3 quid a piece. Went onto eBay, put it in completed listings, and there's only half a dozen on there. They're all from America, and there ain't any of them ones. But just to show I'm not hang on a sec. Helluva Boss 6-inch, 6094, 36, 6098, 5692, 6098, 7313. To myself, what the fuck? Yeah, as you do, you know. That must be, hopefully, that's going to be quite a nice box in the end. I thought I might double my money, but whew, you never know, do you? Right then, I'll bring another box up and we'll have a look at something else. See what we got. Number 2 box. Let me just open it and we'll have a look. While I'm doing that, old Jeff went to the doctor's. He say, doctor say, hello Jeff, how are you? 85 years old and still going strong? He said, yeah, I'm alright actually. He said, I feel quite healthy. I just married this old bird, 25-year-old. He said, we're expecting our first baby. The doctor looks at him and says, really? So he does his examination. He said, I'll tell you a story, Jeff. He said, a bloke was walking through the woods one day with his walking stick, and he see a rabbit run off. So he got his walking stick, aimed at the rabbit, shouted bang, the rabbit dropped down dead. "Ha, that's not possible," Jeff said. "Someone else must have took that shot." "Exactly," said the doctor. Don't know what you're trying to say here. Right, oh my God, what we got here? A box full of oh. Lucy screen tempered glass with cloths, smartwatch protectors. I had these before, not as many as this though. A big red box full of them, look. Oh my word. They're all the same or they're different? They're all different sizes, these. 37, 38 mil, 38 mil, 36 mil, 30 mil, 37, 38, 30. Well, they all seem to range from 30 to 38. I have had them before and they go for about 4 or 5 quid a piece. I must have 100 odd here, I think. I think they'll be shelf fillers. I don't think they'll sell very quickly, but I think they'll sell. We've got a bloke up the road who does screen replacement, iPhone screens and stuff like that. He may need them for Apple Watches. I think it might be worth asking anyway, mightn't he? It's always worth asking people. Yeah. Well, I shan't go through that because that's all the same, so I might as well open another box up. It's a bit heavier. I know one of these boxes I got, it's got wallpaper in. They had a box of wallpaper, and I see Nick Hills one day using wallpaper for void fill. I thought, well, that'd be handy. And the box went for 4 quid. You never know, might be a Laura Ashley or something like that in there. Forgot my knife. Oh, we had a bit of a kerfuffle in the village the other day, a bit of gossip. Miss Beatrice, she's the local church organist. She's never been married, but she's a lovely lady and everyone likes her because she's so kind-hearted to everyone. Anyway, Victor went round to see her the other day and she invited him in for a coffee. She said, hey, come in the front room, sit down, I'll go off and make the coffee. So off she goes and he sits there. And as he's sort of scanning the room, he sees the Hammond organ in the corner. On top of this organ was a glass bowl and floating inside was a condom. So when Miss Beatrice come back, they start to chat. And old Vicar, he's trying so hard not to ask, but in the end he couldn't help himself. He said, Miss Beatrice, could you tell me about this, please? She said, yes, isn't it marvellous, she said. I was walking through the park the other day and I picked this little packet up and it said, place on organ, keep wet and help stop the spread of disease. And do you know what, Vicar? I haven't had a cold all winter. It's good, isn't it? Try that. It's better than bleaching powders. Don't know if you've been watching Wimbledon, have you? They've been doing quite well. I mean, obviously the glory went out with Andy Murray and Emma Raducanu, but the other British people have been doing quite well. I mean, I don't mind. Oh my God, more. I don't mind tennis, but I'd never date a tennis player. Love me nothing to them. I think I've got another box of screen protectors. God's sake. Yeah, I don't know. Oh my word, look at this lot again. At least I got something down the bottom as well, not just damn, hundreds of them. They're all watches as well, they're not any phone ones or nothing. Oh well, I hope so well. They're still all the same sort of size, I think 37, 40, 37, 31. Right, I'll see if I can get these at the bottom there. I went to the local pub last night, they had a Chesney Hawks fan meeting. That was a bleeding poor turnout. I was the one and only. It could take a while because I've got to dig right down the bottom to get these out. A couple of weeks ago we had a traffic wardens meeting in the pub. That was more tickets there. You see Glastonbury last week, cracking knacks on there, weren't there? Pet Shop Boys I thought were good. That reminded me of the time I went there with my mate. He's very, very dull. In fact, he was right stuck in the mud. Yeah, talking to Glastonbury, so Paul McCartney, he turned down £50 million last year to go on an American talk show. Yeah, he said he wanted to stay at home and watch his favourite sport on telly. It was Ellen or rugby. Right, in the bottom of this one we have, oh look at him, an indistinct traditional brass tube and bottle trap. Now doesn't that sound posh? I'm sure someone somewhere will know what the hell it is. Obviously a trap of some sort, but I don't know. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. The rest is a load of screen covers. Oh there, look at that in there. I made a good deal the other day. I was talking to my finance guy, because I mean, we all know times are hard at the moment, aren't they? And they're going to get harder. He said to me, I'll tell you, top tip, he said, invest in bonds. So I went out and I bought 100 copies of Live and Let Die. That'll do stars. Right, that's that one out of the way. I'll try one more box. If this one is screen protectors, I'm going home. I remember I did a delivery once. I said to the bloke, where do you want this huge reel of bubble wrap? He said, pop it in the corner. 3.5 hours that took me. Went to the DIY shop the other day. I said, excuse me mate, where do I find hammers, bricks and tiles? He said, oh, they're under construction. I said, oh, when will they be finished? What we got in this one? What we got in this one? What we got in this one? Do anybody know? I don't know. I don't care either. Who knows what we got? I've got some lovely, lovely new floor tiles for my bathroom. You ought to see them. The only thing was you had to make sure you set them up in one direction. I got them from the local shop, Harry's Tiles. I forgot that I've got some more of them blue things. Oh, I blew out this time, that. Maybe. This is about 3 different auctions. How unlucky is that? That is 3 different auctions I got these from, and they're all the same, 38, 39. There's a roll of wallpaper, look. Crown wall coverings. That'll do for a bit. There's more than that in the box. That'll do for a bit of void fill. The rest of it is all these things. That looks good, doesn't it? More of them, look. You can't believe it, can you? Different auctions and end up with the same stuff. They're obviously good sellers, aren't they? And they're all watches as well, they aren't phones. It'd be handy if I got a phone one now and again. Oh well. That's the joy of buying mystery boxes, isn't it? You never know what's in there. I'll give the auctioneer a chance to get rid of a load of junk he ain't got time for. But they have to say they sell, that's just time. It's just there'll be a while before they sell. We had a music festival here the other week. That was going ever so well, and then suddenly they had to evacuate when someone sung Boogie Wonderland. That set off the earth, wind and fire alarm. That was a bit of a chaotic thing, I must admit. Yeah, handy that is. It's funny how sometimes you think how strange that is that 80s rap songs start rapping in your head and you start hearing it all day, you're singing. I suppose we have to accept that the brain is a pretty complex machine, because it's like that and that's the way it is. Yeah, they're just all the same old stuff. So it's a good job I got that box for them things in. Because these are going to be slow, look like it. I finally convinced my mate Jeff again to have a coronavirus vaccine. He said, alright, but we don't want none of that Moderna. I said, oh, what's wrong with that? He said, just because she was good at singing songs in the 80s don't mean she know bugger all about vaccine making. And I thought, well, I can't really argue with that, can I? I was at the doctor's the other day. As I ain't got much to show you, I'll just rattle some jokes out. I was at the doctor's the other day and he said, you got a disease but we can treat it. I said, oh, what's the cure? He said, well, it's an 80s rock band fronted by Robert Smith, but we ought to focus on what's wrong. Fair enough. Can't argue with that really, can you? And so right, and I put the whole box. That is what, three boxes I've got full of these. As I say, they'll sell eventually, but that might take I mean, I'm 60 now. Have I got time to sell them all? That's the thing. Never mind. At least that means I ain't got to keep you too long now. In fact, I don't think I'll keep you any longer at all. There's nothing else to show. I've got some more boxes in the unit, but I'll save them for another day. I ain't going to, because they're sort of halfway up the building, the new one. I ain't going to trek all the way up there, so I might as well leave you to it, let you get on with your day. Thank you for watching. One more before I go. Jesus and Moses were sitting up there in the late 60s. They were looking down over California Beach. Jesus said, "Got on board." So my Moses say, "Look at them lot down there, they're having fun. Let's go down." So they come down to earth, and they're walking on the beach, flowing locks, flowing robes. But late 60s, they look like everyone else. So Moses say, "Yeah, they used to take notice of me when I was down here last time." "And me," Jesus said. "Right, watch this loser say." So he picked up a frisbee, threw it out into the ocean, walked up to the edge of the sea, parted his hands, the sea parted, he walked out, got the frisbee, brought it back. Everyone stand there clapping, going, "Yeah, Moses, woo, 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 woo." Jesus say, "Yeah, very impressive, Moses." So you watch this. So he got the frisbee, threw it out, walked up to water, carried on walking, boom, straight down, sunk. Moses walked up to part of the water, pulled Jesus back on the beach, pumped all the water out of him. Jesus looks up and goes, "Moses, Moses, I can't understand it. I used to do that all the while last time I was down here." "Yes, Jesus," Moses said, "but that was before you had the holes in your feet." Okay guys, thanks for watching. Not been very interesting today. If you get bored on a Saturday night watching rubbish telly, come on to Saturday Night Live on Night's Life channel. Come and have a laugh. Always good. If you want, there's Night's Life. Rich and James got me a lot of the subscribers I got, so thanks to them. If you want a bit of entertainment, go on to RJ Resellers. That's always worth a look. Get some good information off there. Thanks for watching guys. See you again probably in another 20 years. See you later.